Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Potter's Drone Pics and Footage. Today we're back over Festival Park in Stoke-on-Trent, but this time we're swapping the fast FPV views from the Avata 2 for a much smoother look from above, filmed with the DJI Mini 5 Pro. We're taking a look around the area many people locally will remember as China Gardens, along with the marina and boatyard beside it. And although today this is a peaceful part of Festival Park, surrounded by trees, water and narrowboats, the history underneath all of this is completely different. This whole part of Etruria was once dominated by heavy industry, including the enormous Shelton Bar steelworks. For generations this was an industrial landscape of steelworks, railways, factories and canals. Then came one of the biggest transformations Stoke-on-Trent had ever seen. In 1986, this area became home to the Stoke-on-Trent National Garden Festival. The festival ran from May until October and was opened by Queen Elizabeth II. Huge areas of former industrial land were reclaimed and transformed with gardens, trees, sculptures, lakes and waterways. The festival site covered around 180 acres, and millions of people came through the gates during its 6-month run. One of the important features created as part of that redevelopment was the marina here beside the Trent and Mersey Canal. And from up above you can really appreciate how much water shapes this little corner of Festival Park. You've got the narrowboats lined up together in the marina, the boatyard and buildings sitting right beside the water, and the canal carrying on through Etruria. It's quite a contrast when you think about what used to stand around here. The canal itself goes back much further than the Garden Festival. This was an important transport route through the potteries during Stoke-on-Trent's industrial years, carrying goods and materials through the area. Today it's a completely different scene. Instead of the smoke and heavy industry that once dominated Etruria, you've got boats, greenery, walking routes and a much quieter waterside environment. The building people around Stoke may remember as China Gardens also has its own connection with the Garden Festival era. It was built around the time of the 1986 festival and became a familiar landmark beside the marina. Even though Festival Park has changed massively since the festival closed, there are still reminders of 1986 all around the area. Some of the woodland, lakes, pathways, landscaping and sculptures survived the redevelopment, while other parts of the site became the Festival Park that we know today, with shops, businesses, leisure facilities and housing. And that's one of the things I love about filming places like this from the drone. From ground level you might drive past without giving it much thought, but once you get up into the sky, you start to see how everything connects. The marina, the canal, the old Garden Festival landscape and modern-day Festival Park are all sitting together in one view. And for anybody who actually visited the Garden Festival back in 1986, I'd love to hear your memories. What do you remember most about it? And if you remember China Gardens from years gone by, let me know about that as well in the comments. There's so much history around Etruria and Festival Park that we often pass every day without realizing what used to be here. Hopefully this flight with the Mini 5 Pro has given you a nice look around the marina and boatyard, as well as a little bit of the story behind this fascinating part of Stoke-on-Trent. Thanks very much for watching the Potter's Drone Pics and Footage. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and follow and subscribe for plenty more drone footage from Stoke-on-Trent and beyond. Take care everyone, and I'll see you on the next flight.